Okay, if Nicole Kidman can have divorce bangs, I can have unemployment bangs. All right, let's give this a go. I've done this before actually, but these have gotten pretty long. They're kind of looking like a flock of seagulls maybe. Okay, so I already sectioned it off and pulled my hair back so that nothing gets in the way. I want a medium thickness. So the first thing I'm going to do, after I've sectioned it off, okay, I am going to take it and twist it. I have found that is the best way to do this, where it doesn't look like you're going straight across. Okay, got some little stuff in the way here. All right, and then I start slow so that I don't, end up with like up here. All right, so here we go. We're going to cut. Here we go. Oh no, there it goes. It's gone. All right, that's the first step there. All right, so now I'm going to do it again. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to point cut. So I'm going to go in, and I'll be doing a lot of this. So you just go in. This is what you need to do if you're trying to not get that straight across effect. So I'm basically just going in and trimming like that. Okay, but I need my mirror, so I'm not a professional hairstylist. This is what I do when I want bangs. And I don't want to go and see my hairdresser, which I haven't seen in almost a year now. Okay, and I just keep going. I'm also taking off some length. And just point cut, point cut. You all see that? Okay, let's see how they're coming along. Now, I flat ironed, blow dried flat ironed. Okay, so it's starting to come along. Let's brush this out. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to point cut like this. And again, getting some of that length off as well without getting that straight across effect. And we'll deal with the sides in a minute. But right now I'm just trying to deal with the front. Till we get the length that we're looking for here. Okay, starting to come along. Starting to look okay. All right, let's deal with the sides as I brush off the hair off my boobs here. Menopause. Okay, all right, it's already starting to look okay. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's deal with some sides here. So the sides, I just kind of do like this. And kind of point cut a little bit at an angle here. You know, you want your sides to be a little bit longer. Again, this is not perfect, and I'm not a hairdresser. My mother was, but I am not. My mother stood on her feet for a long time in the 70s and 80s doing hair. I thought about a career in doing that, but I don't know. It just didn't really appeal to me. Okay, so we're going to do the other side. This side's a little bit longer. We're going to take a little bit off of here. Okay. So we need to take a little bit more off of here. I find that point cutting is your best friend when trying to create a fringe or bangs, because then you're not creating that straight across effect. Okay, and the scissors that I'm using, I have to put my glasses on for this. I keep a pair in every room. They're called the Cut Factory. This is what I'm using. Let's see if I can focus. There we go. Okay. That's the little case it comes in. The other tools I have thinning shears. I also have a razor. Not sure if I'm going to need those today because I think the point cutting will be fine. See, it's already starting to look okay. Okay, so let's keep going because it looks a little longer on this side. So I think what I'll do again, do the twist and the cut. Twist and cut, point cut. Hopefully y'all can see this. Again, it gets off length, but it also kind of thins them out a little bit too. I'll have to flat iron them again. Because, again, this is great for getting all the hair off too. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Let me comb it out. It's hot and humid in here. I think we're a little bit long on the right side. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we're a little bit long there. Let's go ahead, point cut here. It's not going to be perfect, but you know what? When you're unemployed and you don't want to spend money on a haircut, especially just like fringe, like just doing bangs, I mean, this is pretty economical to do it this way. I've got the tools, got somewhat of a know-how, but we'll just ride with it. Just going with it, we're going with the flow. Okay, so I think now what I need to do, just a little bit more here, is probably go flat iron my hair again and see where we're at. Because what I think I'm also going to do too before I do that is I'm going to lift up a layer here. And just kind of create a little bit of texture by point cutting just this layer. Just going in and point cutting. Just that layer. Just to create a little bit more texture without getting out the thinning shears. Okay. So let's take a look. A little bit more here. I don't know if y'all can see this or if my big fat elbow is getting in the way here. Be careful not to cut your fingers because that hurts pretty bad. Okay. I think that's good for now. It might be a little bit long. We can always trim them up a little bit later. But brush off the hair here. So I'm doing this because I want to wear my hair back more. The sides are still growing from that pixie cut, but I'm getting to the point where I can wear it into a little bun. But I don't want to look completely slicked back. I kind of like when I have bangs with a bun. So it's getting to that point where I can pull back the hair, and then I can wear a bun and have my bangs. All right, let me go flat iron and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. All right, not too bad for the first go around. I've just flat ironed them. I can see a little bit of choppiness right here, so I'm gonna try to fix that. They're still a little bit too long for me because they're getting in my eyes and I hate that. So let's go back in and twist them up. Do some more chopping. Okay. All right, now let's do some more here. A little bit more on this side. Just take your time with this, you know, no rush. Don't have to be in a hurry with it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Long chops and then little quick short chops at the end. Okay, still a little bit more over here, little short chops here, and then some longer chops. Okay, we're starting to look good. Okay, what do you all think? Does it look good? Does it look okay? Doesn't look like I just went. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Let's shake it out. I'm sure over the next couple days I'll refine it a little bit more. But yeah, so that's how I do my bangs when I want to have bangs. So the thing with my hair is that when I flat iron my hair, you know, it's damaging, and my bangs don't get down to the length of the rest of my hair. They never do because I flat iron. So, you know, I let it go for as long as I can, and then it just seems to get to a stopping point, you know, because of all the flat ironing, and then I decide to go for bangs. So I do this probably once a year, maybe. I'll go back to bangs, you know, and then I'll let it grow out. But maybe this will also make me look younger for jobs. I don't know. Anywho, that's my tutorial on how I cut my bangs. Not too bad. All right, hasta luego, my friends.